Patreon exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
You only get the real here.
Dude,
What are you eating?
these Trader Joe's protein bars, I love them.
Trader Joe's is the
protein they
fucking
got?
best. It's the fucking best.
20 grams.
Damn.
I think that's about normal.
Eh?
Yeah, I think so.
Why did the cricket stop?
Mozzarella.
It's me doing
Even outside.
It's my dance. I scared them away with my dance.
Dude,
They're like, we don't want to see that.
that was one of the creepiest things I've seen in this crowd.
Dude, don't say that. Why would you say that?
It was.
40 balls. It was pretty weird seeing that.
What?
Dude.
The marshmallow?
The balls. Yeah. It's just like there's so many little balls in there.
Do you know what it reminded me of?
Go ahead, dude. Be nice, though. Don't say a sci-fi reference.
You know, in Troll 2, when the trees are starting to grow over the people and stuff like that.
Oh, my God.
That's what it reminded me of.
My nuts?
The bumps. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, that's what you get at Scissor Bros. You get nothing but the authentic stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Now, how does that measure as far as, like, how much we've revealed in the past, like, naked-wise?
That's
What do you mean?
pretty tame, dude.
It was super tame.
Yeah.
Did we do something? We've done similar stuff to that, right?
Dude, last week, your just whole butt was just there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so this is normal.
Yeah.
It's so crazy that we've normalized it. Like, it's just normal. When in other podcasts, they would have meetings about that. Like, we're showing skin, you know. Right? Like, now it's like, I don't know what we could do to top the stuff we've done.
We don't need to top it. We just need to be different.
Yeah. Unique,
Okay.
creative.
Okay, that's fair enough.
But we do need to top it next week.
Should we talk about that?
Yeah.
I mean, this will be coming out.
5 days before the episode drops.
But
It's for
when it
Patreon.
comes out, though, there was no way to interact about it online because it would have already happened in the timeline.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Oh, man.
Because we're recording on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we're
I just want to send my brother the flyer so he doesn't, you know.
I mean, I guess we could say it is the most requested guest by far.
Does anybody know about it even on Patreon? Have we mentioned it?
I don't
No,
know.
we haven't mentioned it.
Well, hopefully it comes through and it happens. So we'll see.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Fingers
I mean,
crossed.
there's always a chance.
Right.
I hate to say it, but there's always that
Oh, of
chance.
course.
Anytime we get a big guest, there's always a chance of.
Where it leaks.
Huh?
Where it leaks. Or...
No, that they don't show.
They don't show.
They have to reschedule.
That could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody canceled on me for Jeremiah Wonders today.
On the day of?
No, for Monday, though. I was going to record a Jeremiah Wonders before Scissor Bros on Monday.
Yeah.
And he's like, can you do 5? I was like, no, I have another guest coming over then. And he's like, all right.
That's what his energy was at?
It's like, maybe next time.
Oh, wow.
They're promoting a special, though, so I was trying to be accommodating, you know.
Yeah.
But I was just like, yeah, I can't. I was like, I can do earlier, but I can't do that. That's literally right when the guest is coming over.
Have you ever had that the day of? This might be a Stevie repeater, but have you had?
We both have, yeah.
Yeah, it still irks me when they do that.
How was Nicole Tran? How was
Oh,
having
no, ask Ryan.
Yeah, it was good. She is a very interesting person.
Yeah, to
Dude,
say
you
the
know
least.
she could speak fluent French?
What?
Yeah, she was
dude.
speaking
And
French,
she
dude.
speaks some Spanish as
Yeah,
well.
she was singing in French
Yeah.
while I was playing the flute. Like, she was
She
killing
has
shit.
a storied past. man.
Yeah.
What's her story?
She used to work.
She's from the Bay. She was struggling up there. Oh, she was getting hated by other Asian comics.
But like
Yeah.
as she professionally, she was a public speaker.
Mm-hmm.
So like doing stand up for her is like she has like no nerves.
Right.
She would like go to conferences and speak in front of like hella people.
So my question is, how much is she leaning into the character, and how much do you think is her? If she's for how many years she's,
Oh, that's a shtick then?
I don't know.
I don't imagine
You haven't, like-
so.
Huh?
I don't think so.
But
She
you
seems
said she's a
pretty-
public speaker.
Yeah.
She does speeches.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are like flutters when you talk to her for an extended amount of time where she's like super coherent, not just like giggly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's like the normal for her.
Right.
Obviously, still has an accent, but
Right.
she can speak.
Mhm.
She got my son a couple shirts.
Oh,
Nice.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
she-
she brought me pork fried rice.
She's very
She
sweet.
brought him pork fried
Dude, she
rice.
brought me a big
That's
thing of
so
pork
nice.
fried. Yeah.
Remember, before you go, I've got noodles for you.
No, I'm okay, dude. I got
no,
all
no,
the
no,
things.
no, no, no. I've got noodles that literally they cook in 60 seconds in the microwave. They're
I don't have a microwave.
That's
It-
true.
in the
I don't have a microwave, Jeremiah.
heated up in your convectional oven. What do you have?
Toaster oven.
Toaster oven.
Yeah, heat up in the toaster oven.
Are they spaghetti? Is it spaghetti?
They're like spirals. I'll show you the packaging, and then I think you'll get excited.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
How'd you discover this recipe?
I think Maya got them at some point.
Where at Sprouts or something? Or
Something like that. I don't know.
You guys
okay.
go to Costco?
No.
There ain't no Costco out here.
There has to be.
Not
Yeah,
in
there
LA?
is.
In L.A.
Yeah, it's on. It's in Los Feliz.
Really?
It's
Cool.
up by like past the Griffith Park area. If you keep
Mhm.
going east,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
been there once.
I guess your kids don't eat enough yet, right?
Not yet, but
They're gonna get there.
yeah.
Here comes the crickets again.
I know. It's weird though that there's a gap like that. Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're both gonna be big kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet your dad is psyched about that. Like he
Yeah,
can
he's
tell. He
excited
could
about
tell.
that.
He's like, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He's excited about that.
Oh, it's great. Grandpa, all
Yeah.
that shit.
It's a shame he's not going to come to the show.
Just didn't line up.
Yeah.
Just didn't line up.
So if Bob shows up, that'd be great if Bob shows up.
To the live show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's
He's like,
just,
I just
like,
want to
comes in and
watch.
says-
I'm like, no, you gotta at least
Oh, he
make
said
it.
that?
Bro,
Yeah.
if he comes,
And just
he'll
watches?
come up. No.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
If
Oh,
he
he'll
comes,
he'll let him. He'll like. Look
of course, because he's gonna be like, what? He's gonna be thinking of all the sold out theaters and stuff that he's been doing, and then he's gonna look around and be like,
What are you guys doing?
"This is what my brother's doing."
You know what he said? He's like, that sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, traditionally, as a stand-up, this is a nightmarish situation, but I think it's fun and weird, and that's how I approach it.
well, it's not It's a live podcast.
I
so
know,
it's a
but I'm
little
just saying,
different.
It's kind of like just a live
He's
variety.
seeing
It's a variety show.
He's seeing it as like a performance like that.
Oh,
though.
yeah, that does seem
why
like
is
it'd be a
that?
nightmare.
Why can't he look at
we've
it
done-
differently?
Because we've done outside shows as comics before,
Oh,
and
he
they
had
are
a-
nightmarish.
He had a nightmare one back in the day at USC. It was a nightmare.
I'm doing a show at Emerson in LA on Thursday.
Dude, it was like outside, in between the dorms in the quad area,
Oof.
and like people were just walking to their dorms, and
That's how a lot of
it
those
was
college shows
crazy.
are.
Like no one was paying attention.
I did a show outside of a GameStop once for a release party.
Oh my god!
Surrounded by kids. Oh my!
And they're just in
goodness.
line for the next game, and you're like, "Hey, so anyway,
I'm literally surrounded by people waiting for it was like
Yeah.
some game dropping at midnight, and my buddy who managed the store was a comic at the time,
Mhm.
and he's like, "I got a show. You guys want to come out?" And it was at this drop, and it was actually a really fun show, but it was kill or be killed in that situation. You had to bring it, or these kids were just done.
oh, because they didn't want to be there in the first part."
Well, they just
listening.
want to get their video game. They didn't want to see a
Listen-
stand-up show.
Yeah.
That's like the worst thing where they like try to throw comedy onto things.
It happens
a lot.
Yeah, it
surprising
happens a
amount.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At bars and stuff. It happens so often
It-
where somebody will be like drinking, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, everybody, we're starting the show," and then they're like, "What? I'm just sitting here."
Well, in LA somewhere.
Yeah.
In some dive bar.
Yeah, it's hoodwinking people like into watching stand-up.
Like music is whatever. You can put that anywhere and it's fine. Like
Yeah.
live music, but performing. ugh.
Well, that's also demanding attention.
Yeah, it would be
Comedy demands attention.
like
Where
it's just a random
right.
theater show. Yeah.
music in the background, you
Yeah.
can choose for it to be in the background or the foreground of
Right.
your conversation. But man, yeah, I've done so many shows where we literally like
Had to
sprung
force-
it on people.
And then how do you keep them engaged when you're in a scenario like that? All right, we need everyone up to the front. Come on, guys, bring your beers up here.
Sometimes that happens. It's a mess.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you can't put that on people. They just want to drink their beer and watch the football game.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. What would be the ultimate nightmare? I know that you already told us the story about Bob bringing you to that convention or for business people, but are there other situations where you're like, this is not for comedy?
Yeah, I mean, there's just certain rooms and stuff that just aren't built for it, that it makes it really hard.
And what are those? What are some of those factors that you?
Basically lighting. If it's just like the lights are on,
Oh, like this, like bright,
Oh, yeah.
bro. I've done shows like that
like this.
where it's fully lit and
It's
you're
like
just
a
like
wedding reception.
everybody's just looking at you and they're like, and they don't want to laugh because like if you say anything inappropriate, they don't want to be the person that's like,
Oh, because it takes with the anonymous factor of just
yeah.
Oh.
Especially if you're saying anything inappropriate or like, you know, if something is race related or something, like
Oh,
you
no.
don't want to be the racist guy who's laughing at the one person laughing at the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah.
Have you ever like killed at like a business conference or something?
Have I?
Yeah.
I
feel like killing at those things is not like a thing.
when they come out in droves, like for their company party, it's possible, like at a club, but I don't know about like actually. Yeah. I had one buddy who was like, he pitched me for this office holiday party, and I sent him some clips one time. This was years ago. And then he told me like, yeah, he didn't like your tape. And I'm just like, you don't have to tell me that.
Oh man.
Just say I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Yeah.
They went with somebody else.
That's personal. Yeah.
It just tells you all this. He thinks you're weird.
Yeah. It's like it was too inside. Like
Yeah.
even though it was my friend, I was like, if I'm not gonna get it and I'm not gonna like make money doing this, I don't have to take random feedback from somebody who I'll never see.
I mean, when I used to do commercials, like I remember certain casting agents were total dicks where they would literally like stop the tape and be like, "What are you doing? All right, stand over here. And what do you do? You know, you should project more."
I had a rough audition yesterday.
Was it like that where they?
No, it was on me. I was freaking rusty, but here's the main problem is I was trimming my beard a couple days ago and I took a chunk out and I was like, frick.
Oh, because you needed
That's how
that.
it goes, dude.
Dude, I don't you like I'm going to have to try to see somebody if I want an actual beard trim. I screw it up every single time and then I just have to start over.
Uh-huh.
So like I had to finish it and clean it up all the way. And this audition, as soon as I got in there to the room, I was like, I looked around. Every dude had a beard, and I have a beard in my headshot that got submitted. I was like, frick.
Oh no.
So I'm looking around, and I'm like, I don't think I look old enough for this role. And it was this married couple role, and they paired me up with a lady. I was like, oh, great. This lady looks like my mom, not my wife.
Oh no. What was it? A commercial?
Yeah. It's for State Farm. It was a good one, too.
Oh no.
It was going to be with Larry Bird and Jimmy Butler.
Oh my God.
But I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna get this anyway. I look like a young Larry Bird. They're literally never gonna choose somebody who looks like.
It's like Larry Bird.
Yeah.
Hello, son.
I know. It's like it's distracting. It's weird.
Damn. So
But-
did you at least try?
Well, yeah, I did my best, but I was like, I'm not getting a callback. The callback was today. I was like, I'm not getting a callback. There's no way.
Could you tell when you're gonna get a callback where you're like, I
Give a
killed that?
sense, or at least I do. But then again, it's so random sometimes. Sometimes the face lottery is not in your odds, and you booked more. You booked way more commercials than I ever have, brother. Way freaking more. You would know better than me. What you knew probably when you're gonna get a call back, right?
Yes and no. Sometimes it's in your head, like, oh, I did bad, but then you really did okay.
Yeah.
And, the Starburst one I'd got because I saw a bunch of Asians lined up, and I wasn't set to audition for that commercial, and I'm like, hey, there's a bunch of Asians there, and I just signed in.
What?
Yeah. I was there for a different commercial.
I don't think
And
you ever told us that.
You never told us that detail.
Oh.
Never.
Oh. Yeah, I was there for a different commercial, and then I didn't do good, and I'm all in the hallway. And you know how there's different commercials
Of
going
course,
on?
for
And
the
I'm like,
different rooms, basically,
Yeah.
there's like, if just
The
to paint the
signing
picture for you
place.
guys. There's a room, and there's like basically a hallway entry, and there's like sometimes 6 or more rooms. Different doors go to the different auditions, and you sign in at different tables
Yeah.
For the different rooms that you're about to go into.
So anyway, I just choked it on this audition, and I'm just standing out there, and I notice, I just look over, and I'm like, oh, there's a lot of Asian dudes over there. More than, because it's never like that.
Right.
And so I'm just snooping around, and I go, oh, I'll just sign in. Fuck it. So I signed in, and it was one of those things because I didn't psych myself out because I wasn't supposed to be there to
Right.
begin with. So I went in there. I didn't even know like the whole thing or what the scenario was, and I was just winging it. Hey, Jimmy, and I go, hey, and I did the face. Got a call. Yeah, I got it.
So crazy,
Dude,
Yeah.
that detail is amazing.
Well,
that you had
dude,
the balls to
if
do
you're
that.
not used to seeing your peoples
Yeah.
and they're congregating around, I'm like, well, I look like them. Why can't I do? I
Yeah.
should be in there too.
No, that's great.
Yeah, that was
Dude.
when I took more initiative, but I got it. Patreon
Wait.
exclusive.
I want to get into this. You said that was when I took more initiative.
Yeah, I've chilled out over the years.
What but why?
Well, that Verizon commercial crushed me when they gave it to the other guy, the Christmas Carol.
That
one.
really crushed you
It
that
crushed me.
hard?
Yeah, in the sense because I'll tell you why, and I didn't get this deep into it, because I made it to the last, and this was a big. This is like what like a campaign. It was a Verizon
It was
campaign,
multiple,
dude.
yeah, multiple spots.
So I was so close, and if I was with a different girl at the time, Amy, and she had this old school TV, and then after I didn't get it, we would be watching stuff, and we would see it all the time, and then she would look at me, kind of with disappointment, like, that could have been you, babe,
Oh my goodness. That
It
is
crushed me, dude. Not only that, it was they basically said, "Oh, we don't need you. You could go out in the hallway. We'll call you if we need you."
yeah.
And they were just laughing at the other guy. You do good. Hey, do it this way, and they just sent me out in the hallway.
Yeah.
So it really that's a Stevie repeater, but I didn't add those tidbits and details
Yeah.
into it. Yeah, yeah, that crushed me. It crushed me. I'm like, fuck that, because that was like. I knew that. I knew I was in there. It should have been me.
Well, we're gonna change that with when we shoot that
What the
sketch.
sketches for Instagram?
We'll get you back on the horse, brother. And guess what? The acting bug is gonna bite you because it's hungry.
Oh,
It
I
wants-
just want to have fun, man.
It wants some Stevie blood. Oh, we'll have some
I just
fun.
want to have fun, like the way we do our ad reads. If
Oh,
we do that, then I'll want to
Dude.
do it. We'll put on wigs and just be fucking goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll be in for it.
Yeah.
And dresses.
Did you really want me to invade my mom's garage and get us dresses?
If she's a true hoarder, she'll never know.
Oh
they're
yeah,
missing.
absolutely.
Oh, she doesn't even know half the. She doesn't even.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
In fact,
Honestly, the next time you're there, this is just a brother looking out for a brother. Do a Stevie vlog going through a cribs-like section of your mom's stuff in the garage. People would be fascinated.
you think so?
Abso-freaking-lutely. If I was there with you, I would be filming it for you. I would love to see that.
Well, there's earrings and hair clips. and-
Yeah.
all that stuff's
It's like
coming
a flea
back.
market inside her
That's what I'm
garage.
saying,
Yeah.
It's vintage, dude.
It is,
Unworn
and it's coming
clothes.
back in a major way. A lot of
Sponsored
that
by
stuff.
Fashion Gal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's coming
And
back.
honestly, you'll probably find some stuff that your girl would probably really like.
Oh, she's already invaded it.
Patreon exclusive.
She's already gotten certain items and she's reselling it, and yeah.
Well, that's another level, but
Yeah, that's
Oh
different.
yeah,
is she chipping your mom in?
dude. Do you know she did a full-on house clean, brother? She cleaned the paneling on the steps, all the dust, and she cleaned the bathroom
Man,
and
still.
vacuuming upstairs. Man, she really put in a lot of work.
Hello?
Okay. And I
That's your business.
yeah. I mean, I put in work too. I trimmed the tree out front.
When's your mom gonna come on Scissor Bros?
I don't know. That's a good question.
She's
She's done
super-
Bad Friends a couple times.
Yeah, no, she did Tiger Belly.
Tiger Belly.
She's funny, man.
Well, does Bob fly her out?
Yeah, whenever he has an event or something.
Right.
But I think it was Tiger Belly back when they had the condo. So
Huh?
it was when they had that condo. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Are you coming to New York with me next month, brother?
I don't know. Let's put that on hold, huh?
We're running out of time.
I know, because I'm going to be out. I am going back to Arizona in October, too.
Yeah, what are the dates?
I don't know. Ryan, when are you going to be gone?
18 to 30.
18 to 30?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll be gone 23 through 27.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to, yeah,
You're going to go then?
to Arizona. Because I wanted to spend Halloween at my mom's.
Yeah, go to Arizona after the New York trip.
Oh, yeah.
After?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to spend a little bit of time there with my mom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you come in New York, do a day or two with me. You have a full week in Arizona before Ryan gets back.
How much are the airplane tickets there?
We can talk about it.
That's called minor details.
It would be worth it to me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It would be worth it to me.
That'd be crazy worth it.
It's an investment for our podcast. If you actually come out and do a few podcasts with me, it would be a great investment for the podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I would love to see Steve on AYG. That'd be
Oh
so
my
cool.
God.
What's
Goodness.
AYG? You guys keep
Are you
bringing this up.
garbage?
Yeah.
They will not be doing Scissor Bros. They're too jammed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That makes
what's so
sense.
special about their? They have the scenarios, right? They do the
Mhm.
scenarios.
Yeah.
And how'd you meet those guys, the AYG guys? Because you've brought this up several
Comedy
times.
scene.
The New York comedy scene, they're great. Super funny dudes, super genuine and nice, and they're just awesome. Yeah.
And Ian's out there.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do his and Jordan's podcast again when I go out there. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. They're super fun.
But the main reason I'm going out there is for a stand-up on the spot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You have a good lineup.
I'm working on it.
Mm.
Working on it.
At the Cellar.
No, New York Comedy Club.
Where's that, in Manhattan?
Mhm.
Okay.
East Village.
Okay.
East Village, baby.
Do you guys collect anything?
Collect?
Yeah.
Turtles.
Like small figures and stuff?
Uh-huh. Little turtle figurines. What about you, Steve?
Oh no.
You have a bunch of vinyl.
I have seashells and
What the frick was that? What is wrong with you?
I just ate a bunch of monsters, man.
I know, but
That's
like
true. He is lactose
you tried-
intolerant.
Yeah.
you tried to write it off like a normal conversation. You kept going.
Yeah, I just wanted to let it out. It was there to squeeze out.
You have a bunch of vinyl, don't you?
Yeah, a bunch of vinyl. I have a lot
But
of
you
vinyl.
don't get more.
Nah, I have enough.
Do you think the vinyl goes away when you move?
It's gonna be hard lugging those things, huh?
How much do you have?
He
I
has
just have
so
a-
much vinyl, dude.
No, I have a couple. I don't have a lot.
It fills up your fireplace.
I know. I put them in egg crates now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got notified from the residential housing relocation service.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to respond because what they're trying to do, if you take the deal, that means they just relocate you to like some other area in LA. It's
Yeah.
some shitty complex.
How much So when did they say is the time limit on that though?
They didn't say. They said this is not an eviction notice. This doesn't mean this. It's one of those things where there's a loophole where
So
they
Steve's like, I got another 6 months.
I might, yeah.
You might. I mean, honestly, it might take a while.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been talking about it for a long time.
It's worth looking at though, because living where you're living is kind of rough.
What do you mean by that?
Well, because it's like moldy. You know what I'm saying?
It's what?
Mold in the walls. And
Moldy,
the ceiling.
crusty, crunchy.
Oh.
The termites.
I thought you meant by like the vagrants and the squatters.
No, I mean,
and
that's
stuff.
up to you. I don't know how that is, but like,
Dude, it's fucking getting bad.
you know, all that water definitely over the years, especially, there's definitely some mold in that place.
How about the gunshots?
Sure.
The gunshots.
Yeah, like gunshots at 4 a.m, like pap, 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 pap. Pause. Pap, 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 pap. And I'm just sitting there like, what do I do? It's like, that's so close to, it's like right there on whatever, the street that I was going to say, but I don't want to say anymore. Yeah. It's right there.
Steve's about to dox himself.
Yeah, I'm about to dox myself. Oh my God.
Remember that one time we uploaded that Jeremiah
Oh,
Wonders?
dude, you tell that story. God, you put me on blast, brother. They're Google mapping my shit. Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead, dude. Thank you.
This was a big mistake on
This
my
is
part.
pre-Scissor Bros.
This is pre-Scissor Bros. The fact, and so
Oh, God. I wish you said this in the main feed. Son of a gun.
So one of the early Jeremiah Wonders that Steve and I were becoming Scissor Bros essentially. I did this bit where I was starting to get to know Steve. We're becoming good enough friends where we have each other's numbers. I know that his sleeping habits are like very strange. So I'm calling him to try to see where he's at because we were supposed to record the podcast at like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. I forget what it was. But it was early. It was early for a podcast. Steve, of course, doesn't pick up because he's sleeping. And I tell my producer, Gage, of Jeremiah Wonders, I go, let's freaking walk to his house. Like, I know where it's at from here, from the studio, the old studio that I used to record at.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So we take a cam and we sped up the footage. And we literally we ran from the studio to his place.
Yeah.
Because it was that close.
Because it was that close. The problem is that somebody, while we were running, caught a street sign in the background.
Yeah.
And people knew literally exactly where Steve lived.
You know how I found out? Check this out, Ryan. So we had done that, and then I'm checking my Instagram, and I'm getting these DMs like, dude, is this your house? Is this your location? And I start freaking out because it's like hella late.
And this is before.
And then like 5 in the morning, I'm like, dude, like you're like I'm frantically calling you.
I uploaded it at 6 a.m. like I've done for that podcast
yeah.
for a long time. So, and this is before that I knew Steve really well about how paranoid he was. Now that I know how paranoid he is, it makes it so much funnier to me.
Yeah.
I know that it's bad that it happened, but like it makes it funnier to me, like the urgency of you calling and stuff like that.
It wasn't until I got the messages from random people like, "Hey, dude, is this your house? Is this your place?
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that your thing's out in public." I'm like, "What?"
You know, you went like 0 to 100
Oh,
immediately.
dude, yeah. And Steve,
Yeah, 100%. I was paranoid.
and this is before Steve and I were like super close. He was very nice and polite when he called me, but it was I still remember the phone call.
How did I sound? Go ahead. You do me. I'm
okay.
you.
Okay, you.
Hey, hello?
Jeremiah?
Yeah, what's going on?
People are finding me. I'm like, what? He goes, they know where I live now from the podcast we did. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, I don't know. I think like there's an address or a street or something like, but people have been sending me messages of my exact address and where I live. So can we take down that podcast?
Or just that segment?
Or just that segment? Well, this is before you could trim out stuff.
Oh.
So like we literally did, like I had to call Gage immediately and be like, yo, dude, we just gave up where Steve lives. can we like either blur it out or just cut it? I was like, for time's sake, just cut it. Let's get it back up. Because the episode,
but they had both streets. It wasn't just one street. It was like
I know,
the intersection,
the cross street.
It
was in the
literally was
background.
the corner of where I live.
Yeah,
It was like both streets.
yeah.
Man, I'm glad
Yeah.
you brought that up,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
that was
man.
crazy. Nowadays, people really do crazy shit.
I know.
You know?
But that was the first sense when I uploaded that at 6 a.m., dude. Your episode, I remember. This was before we became official Scissor Bros and we did our own podcast. That episode was getting literally thousands of views like in the first like hour, and I was like, "Oh man, like people really like Steve and I together."
Really?
Like it was mind blowing because I've had like on huge
Yeah,
comedians
yeah,
that were like
yeah.
are famous and they don't do anything, but you and I
Yeah.
like that was the first time I was like, "This is crazy!" Like people are like.
What do you think it was when we cut our pubes or what
This
was
is our
it? Yeah.
chemistry or just our thing.
Do you miss the old spot? We won't give up the location.
The
or
studio?
anything. Yeah, that was like official.
That was dope, man.
That was dope.
That was.
How'd you even get that arrangement? Dude, that was a good arrangement you had.
Thanks for bringing that up, man.
I'm sorry. Dude, I'm sorry.
Your boy used to be in a legit.
Dude.
Not that this isn't legit, but we are in a garage.
That was like Maker
you know?
Studios or something. Dude, it was legit, right? They had their own fridge. They had like different fucking areas, man.
They got a pool table for me.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
It was legit, bro. It was like Maker.
I had a pool table that I got to use whenever I wanted for
Dude.
during the pandemic. It helped me keep my sanity.
Oh, dude. And I used to, because that's near that
That one spot.
that one spot.
Yeah.
And I used to go there, and on the way back, sometimes I'd look in, and I would see like Tony in there.
Oh yeah.
And the whole panel, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
they're filming that in there.
Yeah.
I remember that. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
like-
He used to record a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah,
Like, he used to
yeah.
record voiceover auditions and stuff like that.
so
and-
did he utilize? He had a deal with them too, or was it through you that he got to use that space?
No. So what was unique about that space, and shout out to Gino Gentile. I'll name drop this dude.
Yeah.
This dude is one of the dudes that if I ever, hit it real big where I'm like making my own movies and stuff like that, I want to find a way to like pay this guy back. He never charged me in like the year and a half that I was there $1 to use that studio. It was insane, dude. And he didn't charge the other comics who were working out of there too.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
That was an insane space.
Insane.
They didn't even utilize these. They had so much room. I'm like, whoa, there's room to do all these other things. in
Dude,
there.
yeah. It was incredible. We shot music videos
Yeah,
there.
dude.
Like I shot like sketches there. Like it was awesome.
So what happened?
Basically the model was he was going to fund the comics shows until ad money started coming in from advertisers, but the money never happened.
Because
So,
they
like,
don't even. There's nothing there now.
Yeah, I went by there and it was on fire
I was there with you that night.
that night. Yeah.
Remember, we're like, dude, it's
I was
on
like,
fire.
my old studio's on fire. Cool.
Then you're like, film it. Let's get it.
I know. Yeah, we did get a Scissor Bros. clip out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that was a good. I mean, can I give you a quick hypothetical? What if
Sure.
they reopen that spot, and they're like, "We love what you're doing. What you guys are doing, but we believe in you guys so much. I won't charge you a dime. We want you to bring Scissor Bros back to this space for free."
Do they have air conditioning?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
dude. It was legit, bro. It was like Maker
dude,
Studios.
it was literally like the guests would park behind a gate. I would
Yeah,
open a gate for
right.
them. It was dope.
Dude.
Like when I would invite guests over to do that podcast, people were legit like impressed.
Yeah.
Like,
by
oh, this
how-
is real.
Yeah, dude. It was a
No, no.
real spot.
It was like a film studio.
It was a film. Yeah,
So
TV film studio.
that was very cool. I mean, we're doing our thing out here in the garage.
No. I love that. But like going back to my hypothetical.
I've looked into the split AC, brother. It's
We got
crazy
fans.
expensive.
And we got fans.
And
But-
it's a cooler time of year. We're already through the hard part of the
I know,
year.
but hold up. Back to my hypothetical. Would you stay here or would you take up his offer?
Well, I talked to you first.
Okay, and then what if I'm like, yeah, okay, well,
Well, I know that you would want to do it because it's even closer to you.
oh yeah,
You would walk.
Oh yeah.
You would definitely want to do it, but I would do it for the sake of guests and stuff like that. Like just
It's
on a,
like more legit.
this totally works for now, and I think we can get away with doing it for in here for like a bit longer, but eventually it's gonna stop being cute. That we're inviting big comics over to the garage. Like I have to figure out the AC in here.
Yeah.
If there was AC in here, I don't think anybody would really care because it's like a nice enough setup in here, and the equipment and stuff it looks good on camera. So it's the Hollywood like kind of magic, but the AC is an issue. I lost a guest recently for Jeremiah Wonders because I didn't have AC.
Really?
What? How
Yeah.
did they know?
They asked ahead of time. They go, "Hey, I don't mean to be a diva or anything, but I just had to ask
It
this
was a
question."
female?
No, guy. They go, "Does your garage have AC?" And I go, "You son of a bitch, you got me."
But do you say we have great fans?
Yeah, but they're like, "I'm sorry, I overheat, my brain stops working." I'm like, it's one of my things. Or like, if I don't have AC, like I just can't do your podcast in the garage.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a bummer. It was
That's
a bummer
some diva shit.
because they were a good guest. They were a good guest.
It was a big one.
Yeah.
Oof.
But I mean, I didn't want to lie to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that the first time that's happened?
like that. Yeah, for sure. Man. But I mean, I've looked into the split AC units. It's like literally $5,000 to $7,000 to get like a proper like a quiet unit that would go somewhere like up here because
That much money?
they have to run lines and stuff.
What?
It's a
I
whole
think I saw him for like 2 or 3.
the
which is still a
installation.
bunch.
The installation is like another.
Yeah.
It's like Freon lines and stuff that they have to run outside and then hooking up to where I don't have no idea where they would even run the lines for the hookups for all that stuff.
I don't know. The ones dude, there's a YouTube video. There's just like this middle-aged lady just does it by herself.
Really?
Really,
yeah,
Ryan?
dude. She like
What about those ones at Home Depot? The ones that are like just a couple $100, then like the one in my bathroom.
they're just loud.
Oh,
so
they're
loud. That
yeah.
the split AC is quiet. That's the key thing for the split
Oh,
AC is it's
God,
very
yeah.
quiet, and it's like they use them in studios for that reason because it's just like
Yeah. Wait, I'm sorry that happened.
that's all good.
Yeah. I thought a female would do that, because they're more kind of
Yeah.
prima donna about stuff.
Dude, Adam Ray's the one that surprised me. That it was hot as
It was hot as
fuck,
hell, and he
was
still stayed
down.
in the. Yeah, he was in the cut.
Oh, he's a comedy G. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's down for the.
He's
bit.
just down
for
for
the
it.
cause.
Yeah.
But I told him I was like, you're gonna want to roll up your pants because you have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of makeup and prosthetics on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. All right. Well, we're good. I mean, this is all we need. We got a good thing going on.
I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. This is
I'm
great.
stoked.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a someone from Patreon that would like some advice.
Yes. I love these advice corners.
So his name's George. His name's George. He needs some general life advice. He has no dreams for the future. Growing up, he didn't really see himself like settling down with a certain kind of a job. He worked in trades and he did really well, but he got bored of it, quit, and now he's just working like a normal or rather like minimum wage job. He asks, should he go back to where he was making good money in the trades, even though he didn't really like it, or keep looking for new jobs to find what he likes to do? He doesn't know what he likes to do. He's 23.
Mm.
He could secure a good job though.
I mean, trades pay well.
Yeah. You can still look for other jobs while you're working a job that you don't necessarily like.
Mhm.
That's my opinion. Especially if it's something that pays well at the moment. And you still have a lot of time. If you're 23 years old, you still have a lot of time. I mean, you don't have forever. Obviously, none of us have forever. But I would say just if you do that job that pays well but that you don't like, don't get comfortable in that routine because that's how you get trapped and then that you're locked into something long term that you don't want to be doing.
Yeah.
But if you're actively looking for other things and maybe just exploring like different hobbies and stuff like that. If you have like, this is just me thinking, like if you don't have any idea in the vicinity of what you're wanting to do, like what kind of field of work, I would say just try to explore as many hobbies and different things as possible to see what you're drawn to.
Or I agree with everything you said. Or I would maybe bite the bullet if the pay is that much better with the job he doesn't like, and just like stack his money, and then that way, because he's still young, right? He's 23, and then that way, a couple years later, he'll have like kind of a security blanket where he can actually have the freedom to do what he really wants to do.
Take like a year off.
Yeah,
or something,
yeah,
explore. That's another angle.
because we've all done jobs where we hated, where I'm mopping and working the mozzarella cheese fryer.
Ooh, don't say
And that
mozzarella.
way, and that
Don't
wasn't
say
even.
mozzarella right now, man.
I know, but that wasn't even a good paying job, and I still did that shit.
Of course.
Yeah, so I would do that. Just bite the bullet, stack your chips, and I don't know. Yeah, we got another one. I like these.
Just two quick ones. I think you mentioned this before. Test Van on Discord asks, how much does Stevie's rent cost per month? I'm pretty sure you've said that before.
$860.
Dude, that's so crazy.
Utilities included?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
but my toilet just broke. I can't flush it. Like
Yeah.
like the mechanics are broken.
I was like,
inside
yeah,
of it.
I gotta take a piss. He's like, yeah, just leave it in there because I have to refill it manually. I was like, what?
Okay, so what happened? Wait, can I add to the story? So, what happened was, it got, like the plugger thing. It was so decayed and old that it just broke apart, where
Yeah.
it doesn't go back into the hole.
Yeah.
And not only that, the black, I don't know the names of the things, the black water filtration thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was so loud that my girl had like a home fix. She took rubber bands and she like combined like to stop the water from flowing.
From running?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I have to manually press down, and now I'm pissing in bottles. I don't even piss in there anymore. So like I'll piss in like a Dunkin' Donuts coffee bottle, and only when I shit, that's when I like fill it up and do the whole thing.
Steve.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Dude.
Because
What?
that's your friend and your brother.
What?
Like it.
Dude, if
is-
there's a plumber out there, or even
No,
our patrons.
This isn't a Frugal Bros thing. Call a freaking plumber.
No.
dude.
I am going to make the announcement. If you know a plumber in LA that's reasonably priced, please holler at me,
my
because
Well,
I
your-
need
your
help.
Neighbor, she knows the strategy to get a plumber to come. Remember, she told you.
Yeah, but I'm not her. I can't pose as like the
Well,
landlord.
just ask her. She'll do you a solid.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Tell her you're pissing in bottles. She'll help you out, brother.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's
is
no
it?
way to
You
live,
watch
man.
your little puppy all the time.
Yeah, but I have love for I
Yeah,
like
of
the
course,
dog.
but it's still as a former dog.
Do you
owner,
feel that bad for me that I'm pissing in
Hell
bottles?
yeah,
dude.
dude.
It's
Why? It's not a big deal. My dad used to do it on the road. He'd
That's-
like lug,
It's different when you're
lugging the merchandise.
You are optionally not getting that fixed. You have the means to fix that toilet. The stuff on the inside of a toilet is not expensive. That is an inconvenience. I know for you.
If it's just a tank, you can fix it yourself too.
Yeah,
Just
man.
YouTube it.
What, the filtration system?
They don't have filters.
I
in it.
bet you could get literally the parts and swap out literally, you said the decayed, like the handle and stuff like that. Dude, they're all plastic and stuff like that. You can get that stuff at Home Depot or Lowe's.
I mean,
And-
the plugger thing. The plugger thing.
Yeah,
that
all
goes in the
that
hole.
shit.
All that stuff.
Yeah, dude. Just YouTube it and you can get all that stuff. It's probably like $20.
How do you stop the water from like running? Because it makes it sound like shh.
Well, you need probably the chain is off, right?
Yeah, or like no, the chain's still. Yeah, the chain's off.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you really take a look at it, it's a very simple system. It has a bobber that goes up and
Uh-huh.
it stops the water. And then
What's that black thing on the left that makes the water
I think
come
that's
out?
just
No, the black thing. It's like round. It's big.
Yeah, it's like that black contraption that,
That
the
goes
water
up.
comes up.
It's hollow. When the water rises, that outside big
like
thing
the-
floats up.
Yeah.
and it turns the water off. That's how
Like
it
the
knows
measuring.
it's full.
That's how it measures. That's how. Yeah. That's how it knows
Yeah.
it's full.
It's a very simple mechanism.
So do I just need a new plugger thing to put into the hole?
Potentially, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm guessing, dude. I'm guessing there's literally like a pack of items that you can get at Home Depot or Lowe's if you ask, like, "Hey, my toilets. I need some new parts for my toilet." There's probably like a DIY, literally a $20 kit that replaces literally all of that stuff on the inside of your toilet.
Have you ever replaced all that stuff?
I've replaced some of those items. Yeah.
You have.
Yeah.
And you just shut off the water and then you just assemble it yourself?
A lot of times you don't even have to shut off the water because it's very straightforward.
Really?
The plugger is probably the easiest part you can get, though.
Yeah.
Really?
That's honestly probably the only part that needs replacing.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I'm sorry, guys.
You don't don't
I mean,
apologize. We're literally just like wanting you to not
pee in bottles.
live like that.
Is there
How
something?
long has this been going on?
Oh, it's been like 2 weeks now.
It's the way of the future.
And then sometimes there's like bottles of urine, and then I'll open one up and it smells horrific.
I
It's just
wonder.
like- I'm just like, wow, that kind of smells like shit.
Do you just go and throw it?
But don't you sometimes purposely open them to smell them?
Maybe, maybe not. That's for me to know
Yeah.
and for you to find out.
No, I found out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Stevie Peeby over here.
Patreon exclusive. You only hear it here.
You only hear the piss bottle talk here.
Here,
on
yeah.
Patreon.
No one else, nowhere else. Yeah.
One more. Will there be another road trip vlog?
Ask Steve.
That's a good.
I'm ready.
I'd like to do one where we go camping or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it hurt your feelings a little bit that we didn't go to Camp Raw this year?
Oh, what happened with that?
Oh yeah. Sorry, Bri. Man, we missed it, huh?
They didn't ask us.
Yeah.
So don't act like we missed it.
Oh.
We got left out.
Steve just assumes he like said no.
No, I didn't assume it. They didn't invite us.
No.
No. I didn't realize that already happened.
It already happened. Yeah.
So they got new talent.
New talent. Not a live comedy podcast.
They had musicians.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
they
those
did.
camp things always have music.
Yeah,
acts.
I think it was very lucky that we got
Dude, we
to
did
do
a
it.
good set that night, bro.
We killed
We did
that
good,
show.
man. Remember the story
you were
time?
on it.
Yeah, we had story time. We brought people from the crowd. Hey, do you have a haunted house story?
Dude, we were talking about
Come
ghosts
on.
and the fire lit
Yeah.
up. Oof.
Oh, that's yeah.
That was weird.
God, I just would want Ryan to experience that.
I
He
know.
would have really liked it.
I know.
Dude, you would have definitely met a woman there, dude.
I'm excited that
For
we're gonna have.
sure.
I'm excited that we're having Ryan with us at the Grove, at the farmers market.
How you feel, Ryan? It's your first live show.
It'll be fun. Looking forward to it. Seeing all the people.
Oh,
I mean,
can we do a
that's
segment,
amazing.
Ask Ryan Anything?
We already have AMA on the list.
No, but you specifically.
Man, nobody wants
Because you're the new cast member.
What are they gonna ask me? I've been here for over a year.
I know, but...
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
Ryan has been with us for like
No, it hasn't been that long. A year?
It's over a year.
over a year.
Reach inside your brain and remember what happened when I said I was here for a year.
Oh, my goodness.
Wait, what did you say?
You remember the challenge I had planned?
Huh.
Steve wouldn't do?
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Can we say it on Patreon?
Yeah.
Or-
Did we not talk about it?
I mean, we mentioned it a little bit.
But what the challenge was?
No, because we might use it.
I want to use it.
Yeah.
We can say what it is for Patreon. They're
Okay,
down.
Sure.
I thought it was freaking brilliant, by the way.
All right, dude. I'm already the bad guy, you know? Let's not bring it up now, because this is good cop, bad cop.
No, what I'm saying
Come
is,
on, I apologized.
No. What I'm saying is
I
that was
I
the
don't know how many
day.
times I have to apologize.
That was
Oh,
the year anniversary.
that was
That's
the
what he's
one
saying.
year.
Oh
Yeah.
God, I'm sorry, guys. I still owe you Korean barbecue. I got you, brother.
Hey, and I owe you another IHOP.
Yeah, man. Come on, we appreciate your
Burger and
effort, bro.
pancakes.
We appreciate
Burger
your
and
effort,
pancakes, baby.
man. I'm sorry, guys. Fuck.
Did you?
No, but I was saying that's the 1 year. That's what happened.
Did you mean to dress in all military green tonight?
What's wrong with it? I just put on what I had.
Yeah, you didn't wear your like Korean war hat, too.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is what I had,
Hey,
bro.
did you find your teeth?
Yeah, I wore 'em on the ride over here. I want to break these out during the live show.
Of
Bucky
course.
Buck teeth, baby.
Oh, you know what people liked was you with the sunglasses. It was like Chad Steve, like the Chad Steve character.
What do you mean your sunglasses?
So like 2 weeks ago, it was Steve was when guys were trying to talk to his girlfriend. He put on his glasses and he had to like act like an alpha to defend his girlfriend. People like that character.
Yeah, dude.
Is that on one of our ad reads?
No, it was when you were talking about how there was a Russian dude trying to pick up. Your girl.
Oh! Yeah. Patreon exclusive,
Patreon
baby.
exclusive, baby. Well,
Got a lot more things to do, bro. A lot more things to do.
oh, a lot of things in life to do, brother.
No, ain't no dinner. It's nothing but work, baby.
I said, brother. You said dinner. So
Oh.
obviously, you're hungry.
I'm always hungry. I lost 10 pounds. Lost 10 pounds, folks.
How'd you do that, Steve? How'd you do that?
He took the buck teeth out of his mouth.
Just been minimizing just my intake. Calorie
Eating
counting.
all food.
What?
All food.
Are you going anorexic on us, brother?
A little bit.
What are you eating per day?
Not what did I eat? Oh, a bowl of cereal.
Okay, what kind of cereal?
Strawberry cornflakes with strawberry, the dried strawberry stuff in
Okay.
it. Yeah. That's it.
What?
That's all I ate is cereal. The whole day.
For when?
Is it a big bowl?
It was like a regular size bowl.
For when?
That's not a thing.
Today?
I ate, like around noon.
I worry about you, man.
That's not anorexic. Anorexics don't eat at all.
I know, but just, eating one bowl of cereal.
I mean, that's a lot for me, bro. I used to wrestle 103. I mean, to be see 161 on the scale really did something to me internally,
You
bro.
were 161.
Yeah.
Dude, for your height, that's crazy,
That's
bro.
crazy. And then I saw me like diving because I have a vlog where I'm doing the dive, and I saw my
yeah.
stomach.
You saw the gut.
Yeah, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, people thought you did that flip pretty well, though.
Really, the way I rotated?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I had a lot of weight behind it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, because I did a full one.
You did a Foley.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching Patreon.
Mm.
Tell a friend if you're into our fun, weird secret clubhouse we got going on
Oh, yeah.
Patreon. And see you soon.
See you soon. Scissor Brothers!
Hello? Is anyone still there? It's your pal Gerald, and man, I wish they would ask me about my fucking commercial auditions. I've auditioned for a bunch of stuff. I booked an LA Zoo commercial years ago, but it stopped airing a while ago. And then I had a callback for a Valtrex commercial. And then I was going to be the original Enzyte guy, but then they gave it to that fucker Bob. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good week, and look out for a big surprise guest coming soon. Well, we'll just tell you because it's Patreon. Steve-O's doing the pod soon. Love you guys. Bye.
The Starburst one I'd got because I saw a bunch of Asians lined up, and I wasn't set to audition for that commercial, and I'm like, hey, there's a bunch of Asians there, and I just signed in.
What?
Yeah. I was there for a different commercial.
I don't think
And
you ever told us that.
You've never told us that detail.
Oh.
Never.